Geshe Lhundup Sibalage, Yense, Chodo Rinpoche, Tenzing, Ngao Rinpoche, Chindogi Tegu Kapte, Chipkir, Nangwe, Kundogi Tso, Changhari, Kuzat, Tunje, Namja, Chodula Chodan, Nik Kesur Nabani Jitsuwe, Kundogi Tso Yonaya, Sende Jeshitini Shui.
We are glad to welcome our eminent guests, including from the Tibetan Parliament in exile, and welcome to everyone who is here for this joyous occasion.
Sopegi, and a Piripinda, Pomo Yondan, Donna, and it just said Pomo Yonaya, needs and digested Shui and Shachi, and a Geshe into Suvalaki, I young see any children of Bushi, Tenzing Hong, Ampe Sambegi, and Yensi, and they should down and dear upon it, Geshe into Suvalaki. Zenam Turtu Chitan, Decheraya, Nibatena, any Tandu Lote, Chamze, Loche, Yawara Mushiki, any Podet and Devapone, Kodeg Sunzi Sugabe, any Bugushu and Kata Kodeg Sunzi, Sugadan, Chitan, Tamanaya, any Kemchutan Debe, Zivuchi.
So here to all of the Sangha who have come from all around the world, as well as for the monks here at Deer Park, for all of those people who have come from far away, as well as the Tibetan community who have gathered here together. We welcome you for this very auspicious ceremony of enthroning the precious reincarnation of our dear teacher Geshe Lhundup Sopa. So in accordance with that, I will be giving a brief biography of Geshe Lhundup Sopa, also in connection with this being the year of compassion and wishing to fulfill the kind of aims of His Holiness the Dalai Lama in recognition of this year of compassion. We will speak briefly about that.
Chujim Zamshin, Bang the Tavatan, Shansim Jongna, Tajo Zanso, Losan Yoni, Tembala, Sedemebe, Nampa Chunga Show, Someone in Shingi, Ne Korang is Sedemebe, Namtar, and the Turtusi, Nishu Korang, and the Kishin Subala Korang, 아니 경종기 남았지 아니 총사대야 거기 산에 유상 기구 내상 내면이야 책동 국자 20세송이야 고총남샤.
So, as for giving a brief biography of Geshe Lhundup Sopa, in accordance with the kind of eminence he was a figure who was both scholarly, disciplined, and ethical, and kind and warm-hearted, having given rise to bodhicitta. And so, as for a brief biography, Geshe Lhundup Sopa was born in the area of Butsang, in the area of Sang, in the district of Namling in Tibet. In 1923.
아니 오늘 주변에 돌아야 상간대 주고 상간대 주고를 시험티양 공사 영어가 차다베 이 주고를 쭉숨 그야자 공부들에 대나야 정말 주신도.
Yeah, you first entered at the age of 10 into Shamganden Shapur Monastery, a monastery upholding the teachings of the Buddha that was founded by the great fifth Dalai Lama.
상간대 주고라야 뭐 예체 좀 쉬우네 근데 공부 적게 되지라 아니 대사 진보 세라틱지링라야 롱이나 시비남도.
And then, after 8 years, at the age of 18, he went to the monastery at Sera.
세라라야 땅을 좀 넣고 발라야 지금 고빙을 좀 넣고 발라야 쉬우네 진짜 그냥 바람 진짜야 시비남 딱 제동 고장을 좀 내걸어야 아니 개민마음에 그 세순 시간에 아니 되네 아니 제동 고빙을 좀 내걸어야 아니 벌써 용수가 쇼라 이마인도 아니 공양 이도 잡줄이야 자가 지변나도.
And so he began his studies up through the classes of the Lhundup Geshe degree until 1959, when the Chinese forcefully took over all of Tibet, and when Tibet fell to the Chinese, he, along with many others, went into exile into India.
아니 자가라야 geshe 사람들 전다 시행당내 제국법 주주리 얘기를 올라야 아니 에레라야 장고령부 체계 까난체 디양 아니 나마 수미서에 아니 컨트롤 가사 컨트롤 아니 샤바렘부치 나마 근가 공선 손제 아니 십도단 제외관에 제동제 주주리 얘기나야 에리 뉴체세라 집주난체 뉴체세라 소고 아니 개왕자 시베리 디초절이야 농아서 쉬운놈시.
And then, having completed his Geshe degree and receiving the title of Geshe, at the request of His Holiness the Dalai Lama in 1962, accompanied by three tulkus, Lama Kunga, Kamlung Rinpoche, and Sharpa Rinpoche, Geshe Sopa came to the United States, to Geshe Wangyal's monastery in New Jersey, where he remained for 5 years.
어디네 베게 뉴체스 슈베 카톨라 레지티 로빈 sam 시게게 아니 인치치 투세 자제 중시에 공개야 제동고 주주리 뛰어로라야 가사 웨스칸싱라야 소텐디슈 웨스칸싱라 메게 유저로게 로브제게 나네로 숨주세 아니 슈나샤.
And then, while he was in New Jersey, he learned English, and having met someone named Richard Robinson, he was invited then to the University of Wisconsin, where he proceeded to teach for 30 years.
아니 개개나 시메 간에 아니 되게 추조데 아니 제동国家 주주 리거러야 대 추조데 무슨 차답제 내는 장거리 뭐지 렌제슈 제동国家예주 계지가 받아야 두고 온지 많지 아니 단단 받아야 독세 딱 상망식 주의하다고 되고 공기 도스 주샤.
So then, during the course of his teaching career, he also gathered Dharma students and founded the Center of Deer Park Buddhist Center, where in 1981 he invited His Holiness the Dalai Lama to come and confer the Kala Chakra initiation here at Deer Park.
어디네 예동 축소보다는 장거름시 대체균랑 시한테 되게시 수라나거나 그냥 제벌 팬이 장거름시 까나야는 가능하으나 나 로토분내에 개돌아야 계란 아니 보고 충중지 용거라다 스티스 마음을 계란 보고 충중지 용거라다 인데스 까나시 디시소 제네 아니 공바 Geshe Sopa 공부 줘야지 지금 거기야 가서 예동 출신의 공부 줘니 니네 공부 줘봐니 아니 농아마 바뀌면서 제 조스텐데 군진 그 소리시 조스텐다 바로 견제 슈투요 말에 니네 농아마 장거름 치나야 야 자가 부여디 당고 여기 간제 체도 강한 아주 길로 치기 간제 체도 강이야 그고래 간제 체도 강에 어디 저기 초제 정말 쉬지 네 장거름 치야 그 장거름 치야 그 장거름 치기 각 가능한 요소나 아니 제육이 기본 딱지제 어디제 아니 민도 도름 치쇼스 가능한 거래.
So then, having followed an interaction with His Holiness the Dalai Lama, in which His Holiness requested, please come back. We are like children who need a teacher. And following the passing of His Holiness Geshe Lhundup in 2014, there has been the responsibility from the Ganden Chugor Chitokang to search out for the reincarnation. And so based upon divinations that have been done by His Holiness, and then the gathering of names for which there were auspicious signs, there has been a selection made by the Office of His Holiness.
보고 기분 딱지 제역이 라야칸에 가고 싶어도 이번에나야 당근에야 된지 마을은 세계 아니 좀 마셔봐 어여라야 구쇼가상스게 줄 구쇼가상게 보고 되지 캐나다도 또 디시 따양제 만나는데 도스 어디시니게 민도 두르고 당내 당국 권하게 면체데 라브레 어디제네 당좀 보고 숨쉬고 예매지 도르체니 정말 장고를 붙이냐 부체니 장고를 붙이게 아니 나님 다 대신로 보라 책임나면 제네 막 까나야나 아니 얘네만 찾다 나는 제니 아니 캐나다나 유베게 이 파마티당 지시에 자외게 아니 기부 안데 땡징 오라는 것이 레샤스만 찾다 나샤 오투세 아니 군진견제 쇼던데 인제스레샤.
So then, based upon the names that were gathered together, there was a former monk in Nepal, and his out of the names that had been gathered together, it was said that a relative of his, a child of his in Canada, showed auspicious signs, and so based upon these kinds of divinations and investigation, it was determined that there were positive signs for Tenzing Lawang Rinpoche La, and he was then selected. So this is the process of selecting this Yangtze.
어떤 상황다 장그런 책이 그린 야지가 되는 중앙 아니 샤다 이발에 이발인데 땅만수 전리 용당 하버 배변남 criminal야 아니 장그 자원의 책이 그린 라나만 시절에 네 나네 다 장그런 책 단련 로디 아니 별수야 장절로는 무슨 나야다 아니 제가 강의가 돌아야 아니 고대의 제가 초래 수많은 신체는 주대양 대링이 되주대양 아니 고대당 대회군에 송세 주제진제 시위.
So it is solely due to the kindness of His Holiness the Dalai Lama that we have found this reincarnation of Geshe Lhundup Sopa, and really the kindness of His Holiness the Dalai Lama extends to the entire world. It works for the benefit of sentient beings, and this is why this year has been recognized as the year of compassion. And so in accordance with this, I would like to observe this on this day as well and go toward fulfilling the mission, the wishes of His Holiness the Dalai Lama.
아니 고대로 순서 수단되나야 다 리브다만다 용초그래 이메나다 마람 속에 장거는 저기 토지 공박 강의 받대 아니 툭툭 쳐야 돼 니 순서 하나 마시버려 전도 아니 토지 공박 줘야 되나야 니 자원은 저기 공박 자체 쉬어쉬어래 니 초박하라야 아니 가운나에게 초박하고 두고베 공심한 거요래 미게 받래래게 공식 두고베게 가로고 쉬어줘래 이메인데 나랑 소소소소소라야 치대베게 공식가로 가려봐 이거이나 이 소소라기 가서 툭툭지 툭툭이나 야와람 세계 아니 고대고 송지 약수들이 생겨도.
So, in accordance with acknowledging and recognizing this as the year of compassion, we can all, in our own way, work to fulfill that mission, to fulfill the wishes and intentions of His Holiness the Dalai Lama. He has given these to Dharma centers, but also given many advice for us as individuals, as personal individuals, how we can, as much as we are able to, take these advice and teachings into practice. And really, that is the best way to acknowledge and celebrate this year of the compassion, as much as we are able to put this advice and teachings into practice.
아니 참제가 납자디 아니 총 집에 두전에 파마케팅 전에 제요래 참제디 아니 균중 진단으로지 참제디 균중 진단 투가 예배나 나랑 속에 아니 가 참마치 세토리 세도 아니 셴나 뉴스 정말 관계에 라드 전적으로 셴지 정말 전적으로 zemni 용지 시디 용그리스는도 진짜 참제게 까르나나 마치바티 용산사와 그냥 용고르세나 아니 다자도 마샤게 투베게 도당 대개 제수상배 얼굴남기게 엔지니어 진짜 상벌납자 중앙 이거래 어디에 이바도 진짜 상벌납자 디 균지 제발이야 진짜게 상벌납자 디 된다 가서 맞추고 만으로 변개디 수익의 요래서는 그렇게 요래 다대 주지나 이번 연적에 대단 합백의 계신다 요래서는 자원이 요 말에 이번 연적에 진짜 상벌납자 디 zemne 요나야 먼저 깨고 다다팔라 아니 장거를 붙여 제베게 깨 마선나 펜시버지 토나 요래 어디에 이번 다 대동이야 zem벌이나야 편도 지혜라야 말한 쪽에 상별납자게 디레 대 상별납자의 균지 제발아 그의 균지 마셔배나 그의 딜라바 예바나 아니 이게 된 만으로 되게 그의 딜라야나 아니 베게 상별납자 되게 도단 된주 공부 상만나 두고 요래 딜라바 예바나 안쪽에 따지게 가세버리 누주스 마선나 현재도 마선 신베시베시아버리 뭐이메데 먼저 그의 균중 제거의 균제 지그레 균중 제거가 이거지 가르쳐서는 कई सिगरेट मेरिक टिक नासोरे मेरिक नासो मेना मेरिक शिसारे इबे यंदोगे आराम से मेरिक ते मालाबे छेतो कई दे कुंजे छोरे कुंजे इबे तेरेसंदो.
So here, His Holiness the Dalai Lama is really the embodiment of love and compassion. He is an emanation of Chenrezig and spreads love and compassion through all of his teachings, through his very being. And this is the kind of advice that he gives to us. And I believe that if we sincerely try to take this advice and put it into practice, developing love and compassion has the ability to eliminate all of our difficulties and troubles. By giving rise to those kinds of attitudes within ourselves, we are able to improve our own life and that of those around us. And really, the teachings that His Holiness embodies trace back to the founder, the Buddha, the teacher Shakyamuni, and they have been carried forward and really preserved in the Tibetan language. The Tibetan language contains all of the speech of the Buddha and the authoritative commentaries that have not been preserved in any other language. So the preservation of the Tibetan language is not just about a culture and community, although it is, and that's very much important for the Tibetan community. But these teachings preserve really the unmistaken message of the Buddha. And so if we are to lose that language and to lose those teachings, that would be a great loss. So this is something that we should keep in mind, that these precious teachings are most fully held in the Tibetan language. And so to see that be lost would be a great loss for us all.
진행기 되게 진주게 제고디 아니 가서버리 딱딱했지 마지랑 시대 어쩌고 한번 씹어지려야 내려야 근데 아직 장외 가서버리 장외 계획 동수 근데 치도 야다 시바 아니 야가라야 사파상기 쇼게 추주 다 주고 무슨 전에 도시 공부 전화요래 이메일도 아니 로시고 공부 이제 중앙에 और इमेल आता हम जो देर या कुछ समाज चेहरे दिले चेहरे इमेल तो इंडिया हम जो जब बताते थे माचियां क्यों नहीं जुड़े तो इमेल तो वे तंग सब बातें क्यों नहीं जुड़े हमारे इना सामने के कौन सा तंग सोशल चीज़ है 그냥 고랑게야 투지 공시 가려요 봐요나 계속 근데 지금 공시도 마투와 마노와 투지 시공 강의 마투스 두배게 두명장 좀 나오지 아니 고랑게 아니 영시야 아니 마람소다 지금 배관한 집주에게 전ling 망고 싶어지라 단대 구도 되다야 대화요래 이번에는 영시디양 진짜 상말아야 대화요에게 영시 추미지 투스 배배게 정말게 겸존하고 지수이.
So, on the one hand, while this is a very joyous occasion, it is also mixed with some sadness, as we have been, as most of you may be aware, that the preeminent scholar, the 104th Ganden Tripa, Losam Tenzin Rinpoche, displayed the aspects of passing away on Friday morning in India. And so, while it's not appropriate to cancel this celebration in cause of that, we should all recall the great scholarship and the kind of practitioner that Trisa Rinpoche was, and try as much as we are all able to put his advice and teachings that he lived into practice, and uphold those teachings, as well as make sincere aspirations for the finding of his unmistaken reincarnation, not just for the benefit of the Tibetan community, but for all of the communities around the world that he brought benefit to.
아니 리고 쉬야 찍어야 담아들라 사막에 가서버리 가가도적인 능력을 토안에 남상 외조네 제 대통령에 단계서 아니 정말직 드리기 되줘야 삼천만으로 시스 외조 제외에는 가르친 거요이나 제라님만 진이 숨쉬내야 지식 제라야 가던 되니 이 잡단으로 시스 드리면서 직 정말 바지 대통령에 제조 외동 상마직 편에 민도 사막에 공삼 시에
So I would also just like to request that in accordance with that, although we all may feel very happy and joyous, that we not be sort of posting videos and so forth for a little period of time in respect for this, that we hold off from that for a little while.
남자 여고니 제대 kur 인도 참아서는 남진이 틀려면 누구니 그치 시바 지식 현지 뚝뚝지 소만한 시기 니 자원 연결 같이 토지 공부 치다가 신두르에 소면 두근님 좀 같이 도천한 대시들이
So may we all make fulfillment of the wishes and aspirations of this witness, the Dalai Lama. Thank you.
Look at this. Okay, do you want to play joke?
Ari yellow.
Okay.
Oh, say, can you see why the dawns early light? Oh, so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright sides through the perilous fight. All the rampart we won, all together gallantly streamed, and the rockets red, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof to the night that the flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet on the land of the free and the home of the great. Thank you. 구신나잖아.
딱 컨텐.
Soje Jonala, Janjo Bardo Dani Johnson, Nagi Johnson, Jebe Zonamje, Dola Benjo Sanje, Jobara, Jo, Saji, Beje, Joje, Medo, Riro, Linjin, Yinde, Jimpan, Sanji, Jendo, Minde, Buaye, Joge, Nanda, Jinla, Jebara, Jo, Jete, Lame, Goze, Rodenje, Nanga, Jile, Jojo, Dem, Losan, Deme, Deme, Zonzanje, Joye, Mezetan, Ne Joroje, Pendi, June, Demba, Darjinge, Tenjenge, Vodamje, Kunganza, Rijin, Quilla, Deje, Jun, Sanjen Demba Tado Je Juruji Kare Rave Kurve Jingam De Pendan Dewa Mali Juine Cheres Dewan Tenzin Jan Shabe Sidi Pado Den Juruji
ตัวเจนะอันนี้มันนำมาสู่ดาคุณดูนำมาสู่ที่ฉับยากตั้งแต่ชดกันเพ่ๆคุณดูนำมาสู่ที่ฉับยากสุรนาที่ฉับยากด้วย Please have a seat. All our guests who have come from far, and we have chairs arranged for. And I would like to take the honor to invite Ms. Melissa Haggard, the Dane County Executive, to share a few words with us here today, please.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Dane County Executive Melissa Agard, and it is a real honor to be here today for this very special occasion. Dane County is the home of many rich and diverse cultures, faiths, and traditions, and each gathering like this is a reminder of our strengths and that what comes from diversity. Today, as we welcome this young boy who has been recognized as the reincarnation of Geshe Sopa, we are reminded of the values that transcend generations. Wisdom, compassion, and peace, something we need more of right now in this world. These are values that not only guide our community, but also inspire every one of us to be a better leader and a better neighbor. I'm grateful for Deer Park and the monks for sharing your traditions with us and for contributing so meaningfully to the spiritual and cultural fabric of Dane County. Your presence is a reminder of the importance of kindness and understanding in a challenging time. As we celebrate this moment together, may it also serve as a reminder of the connections that we all share across cultures and generations and across our common sense of humanity. These ties are what strengthens our communities and give us hope for our future. On behalf of Dane County, I extend my warmest congratulations and deepest respects for this joyous day. May this moment continue to bring blessings to our community across Dane County and to our world. I do have a proclamation on behalf of Dane County, and I'm not sure who I'm presenting it to. Someone wants to come up. The proclamation reads, Geshe Sopa was a great scholar and master of Buddhist philosophy, trained in Sera Mansit in Tibet, and recognized worldwide for wisdom, compassion, and humility. And after coming to the United States in 1960, JC became a pioneer in the sharing of Dharma, the founding Deer Park Buddhist Center in 1976, which has since served as a sanctuary for Tibetan culture, language, and spiritual life, as well as the home and the learnings of countless Western students. So therefore, we are proclaiming today, on behalf of the citizens across Dane County, the recognition of this auspicious day and the enthronement of his great reincarnation, and we celebrate the devotion and gratitude in the return of a great Buddhist teacher in the form of this young Tukul. Be further proclaimed that we, as his students, his disciples, and community, we pledge to support him with our respect and our love as he grows into the responsibilities of his predecessor and continues the work of preserving the Dharma and the Tibetan culture of our lands. May this enthronement bring peace and harmony and flourishing wisdom and compassion for all beings. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And next, may I have the honor to invite to the stage Dr. Namje Chudubla, representative of His Holiness the 14th Dalai Lama, Washington, D.C.
Geshe Delek, everyone. Before I say a few words in Tibetan, I would like to extend my warmest greeting to all for coming here for this auspicious occasion of enthronement of ceremony of reincarnation of late Geshe Sopa. As His Holiness always advised, the purpose of reincarnation is to continue the work of the previous one. So in that sense, I would like to wish the new Rinpoche and all the students and Deer Park Institute a success in ensuring that the young Rinpoche receive all the education so that he can continue the great work of late Geshe Sopa. So thank you all. 다시 시시국에 지나보는 장면 주고야 무슨 구장문도 그를 보내 한단디가 우리가 가지는 건데 라야 아니 다 용기 기회 중에 점호 예시 룬두p 소바 쪽이 양식 쪽이 된지 마을을 미치면 쪽이 튼든 저거 패배 밥이 긴두 남바다 신앙 군주 남바 한가바도 조류를 미치는 쪽이 양민군도 남 같이 공건 랭게가 대신 나도 나발 랭게야 상황에 장아리 부족 군주 관계 찾기죠 참 디스트릭트라니 Geshe Tambaki, Amici Nambare, Shobe Tambade, Madu Tumanaliya, Zaroka, Geshe Shishitachi, Sunni, the Catholic Mobile Corner, that is Tamba, the Tenjo Page, Geshiki, Chageshe, Chagelia, Sujikum.
Happy delay. Rinpoche, welcome to Madison. We're so happy that you're here. And as you can see, you have many friends in Madison and many people who have traveled from across the country to welcome you. We're so glad that you get to come and experience Deer Park and see the seeds, the fruit of the seeds that were planted by Geshe Sopa. When he came here, there was nothing. And because of his love and compassion and his actions, today there's the temple, over the temple. There's this community. We have the monks of Deer Park, all of your friends who you've been meeting, our Geshe guests, and the other monks who provide us with so much love and guidance and compassion. All of this that we see, it's like, you know, when you throw a stone and it hits the water, and it ripples out? That's what we're seeing here. We're seeing all of the ripples from Geshe Sopa's love and the actions that he took. And we see it in his students, we see it in the people he touched, we see it in the monastic community, and it's such a great example of what can happen when our intentions are right. So we're so happy to welcome you here today. We're so happy that you get to see this, and we look forward to a long and happy relationship with you. So thank you.
Next, may I have the honor to invite to the stage Joe Chasro, one of a very old friend of ours and senior student of Deer Park Buddhist Center. Joe Chasro.
Thank you, Geshe Japa. I was asked to speak on behalf of the Rodney, by the way, in addition to being corporate secretary, retired professor at the University of Wisconsin in the business school. He's also handled all the immigration matters for so many monks that have come here. The religious worker visas, the green cards, and eventually their citizenships. Without Rodney, we just wouldn't be what we are today. He's been such an important contributor to the work of Deer Park Buddhist Center. And there are many, many other people that have served Geshe Sopa selflessly. Among them are Kathy Kennedy and Frank Barone, who organized the summer courses for many, many years. And when Frank passed away, Kim Booth took on that responsibility. All of them so important to the functioning of the summer courses. And Ann Chavez and Martin Chavez have been such important contributors to Deer Park. Ann, I think, has probably attended more summer courses, more teachings, more events than just about anybody else. She's been the chant master during these programs. And her husband Martine has recorded many of the teachings on videotape of Geshe Sopa and Geshe Rinpoche and other great teachers who visited Deer Park.
Filling in lines on a paper is no big deal. This is. I want you to look around.
이게 아마 배통무슨 세상에 아니 먼저 미국이 서시제 안돼 다시 전화 캠에 전주다 아니 먼저 배통문에다 나란주 삼유레 대베 좀 치자 친구 딘데지 먼저 김자나 중요하디 아니 시럽 통에 아니 초수남 사베 데부지 생비라 먼저 데 진진다 제도 아니 가족 방미 계제 아니 제후님 된대지 소슈유 아니 단다 디아파라 예동 게롤 게르 상슈치제 공마写书对的직장요 아니 겨울음치다 이제 손주다 니슈야기 비 겨울 상슈지라주 아니 다른 태문이베이 오늘 양쪽 그네야 케스 인구지야 레베질 환토야지 디지충 따베도모네이 녹조기다 가르슈레 롱베딘데 지글라 소소페유다 레와 동다 테베딘데기 사지질라 베도모네 펄레베 초아능시 보배야고 디비데 지샤나샤 마세베 아니 디나 차레나나 나니츠 차추부 차레 차추부디데 템바 딩경베숨 다들하고 남바 응아주 간게 닌 타고네 남술을 거지 라나 매버치 슈초치 总而言之呢上师仁波切树立的榜样和完成的使命无疑